Welcome to the 67th Annual Rotary Sports Awards Dinner. My name is Gabriele Schulz Di Tommaso. I'm the president from the Downtown Rotary Club in Sault Ste. Marie, and in the name of Rotary Club of Sault Ste. Marie, I'd like to welcome all recipients and nominees of this year's Sports Awards, as well as their families and friends, Rotarians, their spouses, and guests. I'm not a very sporty person, but I really try many things. I used to play tennis, do downhill and cross-country skiing, mountain biked in the mountains in Italy once. It was a challenge. Enjoy kayaking along St. Mary's River, and even did my windsurfing license in Greece 45 years ago. But I never was ambitious to be under the best in any sports. When our son played hockey and did very well, I was proud of him. Then I had the chance to go to NASA and OFSA with him for running during his high school years. What an experience that was. Traveling with him to these events, I can relate now how you all must feel about receiving these well-deserved awards of amazing accomplishments. We recognize that we are on the Robinson-Huron Treaty Territory, and the land upon which we are gathered is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, specifically the Garden River First Nation, the Batchewana First Nation, and our brothers and sisters of the Métis people, Miigwech. I'd like everybody to stand for the national anthem. Hazel Bellingcat will be singing the national anthem, and Alison Lees will be playing the piano. Thank you. Sorry? Can I use the phone? Sorry. Thank you. Where's the flag? Yeah, behind you. Thank you, Hazel and Allison. Can I please have Bob Corricado come up to say grace? Thank you.
Let us bow our heads. Gathered here tonight, we humbly offer our grace, honoring those who made this occasion possible. We thank the athletes for their unwavering dedication, passion, and inspiring talent that uplifts us all. To the supportive families, your love and sacrifices have made the foundation of their success. Our heartfelt appreciation extends to the coaches and mentors who have shaped not only their skills, but also their character. To the Rotarians, with their commitment to service, have made a profound impact on countless lives. For what we are about to receive, may this meal nourish and strengthen us all. Amen.
Thank you, Bob. And I have Gino Cavallo come up now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam President. Good evening, everyone. My name is Gino Cavallo. I'd like to thank Rotary for the invitation to be one of your MCs for this evening. My partner in crime, Peter Ricci, is also assisting tonight, and he'll be up a little bit later. We'd like to just tell you a little bit about the history of the Rotary Sports Awards. This is the 61st year of the Rotary Sports Awards dinner. This event dates back to 1956 when it was called the Sports Celebrities Dinner, established as a fundraiser for Rotary's work with physically disabled children. That year, the H.P. Broughton Award was initiated to recognize the Sault Ste. Marie Sportsperson of the Year. In 1969, the Walter Lowe Memorial Trophy, recognizing the top male high school athlete, and the B'nai B'rith Award, recognizing a graduating student best combining athletic ability with academic achievement, were established. In 1980, the Ross Winslade Memorial Trophy was introduced to recognize the secondary school accumulating the most points within the city for all boys and girls sports. In 1987, awards were introduced to pay tribute to individuals considered to be the top athletes in each of the major sports. And in 1990, Rotary established the Russ Ramsey High School Hall of Fame in honor of Russ Ramsey to recognize and honor individuals who have made exceptional contributions to the male and or female high school athletic program. And now in 2024, 67 years later, we are here tonight to add to the list of individuals who have been previously honored. Congratulations to all the nominees and the winners. At this time, before we, are we eating now or are we eating later? Oh, we are, okay. See, this is how you go, time out. We're going to start with the meal and then continue on with the official ceremonies in just a moment. Thank you and enjoy your meal. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. We'd like to start this evening's proceedings. First of all, we'd like to thank Allison Lees, who is performing on the piano. Allison, thank you. And also our thanks to Hazel Berlinket, who sang the national anthem for us. At this time, I would like to introduce Jared Klooster. Jared, please come up. Jared will be saying a few words on behalf of the Men's Athletic Association.
Thank you, Gino. Good evening, everyone. It's a true pleasure to see such a wonderful gathering here tonight as we come together to celebrate the incredible achievements of local high school athletes and the strength of our sports community here in Sault Ste. Marie. First and foremost, I would like to extend heartfelt gratitude to the Rotary Club of Sault Ste. Marie for sponsoring this evening's festivities. Your commitment to fostering goodwill and supporting local initiatives is truly commendable. Through all of your tireless efforts, you have not only created a platform for recognition, but with this event have also inspired a sense of camaraderie and excellence within our community. I would also like to thank Steve Caruso, principal of Cora Collegiate, for giving his time and effort in organizing the details of tonight's event and ensuring that all of the pins are in place for us to enjoy a splendid evening. A sincere thanks also goes out to all of the teacher and community coaches who sacrifice the time and energy for our student athletes to be able to have the forum to learn, compete, and excel in athletics. And now I'd also like to recognize and thank all of my fellow athletic directors and association secretaries for the countless hours and effort you put in making sure that your athletic programs are thriving, competitive, and excellent experiences for your student athletes. Terry Lynn Della Penta from Superior Heights, Chris Zopp, Daniel Oak Brown, and Michelle Guzzo, St. Mary's College, Greg Arbor, Kim Lidstone, Marco Bernabucci, Cora, Tom DeLeese, Wendy Baswell, White Pines, Louis Charbonneau, and Joan Robert McGugan from Notre Dame de Sault. Tonight, we gather to honor and celebrate the achievements of some remarkable individuals who have displayed extraordinary dedication, skill, academic excellence, and sportsmanship throughout the year. Each one of these athletes we will be recognizing tonight has persevered and has worked incredibly hard in their chosen sports and made significant commitments to their school teams and commendable contributions to their school communities. Participation in sport, in its essence, goes well beyond competition. It unites us, transcending barriers of age, gender, and background. It teaches us valuable life lessons, perseverance, teamwork, discipline, resilience. As we applaud the accomplishments of these high school athletes tonight, let us also remember that their successes are a testament to the unwavering support that they receive from their families, coaches, their school communities, and the greater community of Sault Ste. Marie. So once again, we extend our deepest gratitude to the Rotary Club for hosting this extraordinary event, and to each one of you for being here to support our local high school sports community. So let us come together to celebrate their triumphs, inspire one another, and foster a spirit of fellowship that will guide us as we shape the future of sports in Sault Ste. Marie. Thank you and enjoy the evening ahead. And now I'd like to introduce our other Master of Ceremonies tonight. Join me in giving a warm welcome to Peter Ricci.
It's wonderful to be back. Thanks to Rotary for having me back. I missed last year. I was out of town. The other thing I want to say is thanks to Rotary for the wonderful seats. Gino and I are just down the right field line there in the upper deck. $1 seats. I retired from the Sioux Star about 3 years ago, and one of the things I enjoyed most when I was a daily sports writer was covering high school sports. As much as I love professional sports, high school sports is special because you guys aren't getting paid. The men and women of high school sports play for the love of the game. And you see some wild things happen in high school sports. Upsets, surprises. It's always been an important part of the fabric of this community, so I congratulate all of you. Actually a couple things I want to say. You young men who are here tonight as high school athletes, take some time and thank your coaches and your athletic department heads. Your coaches, whether they're teachers at the school or volunteers, they don't get paid for coaching you. They don't get paid for spending the hours at practice and on the road. They do it because they really love sports and they have a deep admiration for teenagers. They want to work with teenagers and help you guys become better people. So thank your coaches, because they deserve all the credit in the world. The other thing is, thank these people at Rotary when you see them, because celebrations like this don't happen in other cities. This is very unique from my experience talking to sports writers and broadcasters in other cities. Some cities do have celebrations of sport like this, but not a lot. And that's because of the Rotary Club, because they care about young people and they want to enhance your lives, and they put something like this on so you get the recognition that they feel you deserve. So thank the Rotary people too. And to you young people, I have one other piece of advice for you. Don't get old. We're going to start with the sport of badminton. Gino and I are going to be reading the nominees for the awards. And for badminton, we'll be assisted by Rotarian Melinda Mills. That's what I mean. Don't get old because you can't read. First of all, Superior Heights, very happy to introduce you to its duo. It's two nominees for this award, Ethan Wooten and Cameron Herndon. Please come up. This was the first year for this partnership in men's doubles, but these two individually strong players became a very dominant and serious contending doubles team. With Cam's power and movement and Ethan's finesse and ability to place the bird, this duo managed to finish third in a strong Sudbury tournament after only a few days of practice together. Learning to play and work together to each other's strengths, they came from behind in multiple games to tough it out and beat strong teams who have been playing together for several years. At the city championships, Ethan and Cameron finished second. At NASA, Ethan and Cam started out slowly, losing their first game. They pulled it together, however, came along the entire loser side of the bracket, continuing to win each game. Eventually, they lost, however, in the final, as the only athletes from the Sioux at the OFSA competition. Ethan and Cam were able to stick with every opponent they played, making every match a winnable match. They eventually lost out in the B flight, putting them within the top 20 teams in Ontario. Both of these young men are excellent representatives of the game, always calling a fair game and displaying sportsmanship. From Superior Heights, Cameron Herndon and Ethan Wooten. All right, next up, sport of badminton from Cora Collegiate, Tristan Katava. Tristan balanced a very busy winter sports season and was still able to compete at an elite level. He attended every practice he could, and he even sought out more badminton at Algoma University in his free time. Tristan's competitive nature and ability to read the play helped him finish fourth at the city championships in a very tough men's doubles field. Tristan's athletic drive and strong sense of leadership will truly be missed next year. Congratulations, Tristan. Cora wishes you the best. Tristan Katava. St. Mary's College, very happy to have you meet Daniel Guzzo. This graduating competitor always plays with an intensity and passion that speaks to his love of the game. Over the course of his high school years, he has established a reputation as a worthy opponent and a force on the courts. As a singles player, he was the city champion in grade 10 and finished second at NASA. Grade 11, he finished second at the city championship, third at NASA, and went on to honorably represent St. Mary's and all of NASA at the provincial championships. This year in badminton, this athlete proudly represented St. Mary's College again in the senior men's singles division, winning a gold medal at the city championships. After that, he achieved a very honorable showing at NASA, placing 5th overall. St. Mary's wishes him well as he graduates and begins anew at Sault College. Daniel Guzzo. From White Pines, Islam Shafraz. With an easy playing style, strong commitment, and great attitude, Islam Shafraz helped White Pines Badminton see its best junior boys performance in recent years. Islam punched above his weight in the Sudbury tournament, reaching the semifinals in senior boys singles. Islam came second in junior boys cities after a hard-fought match. He regularly attended practice, helped others, and never took himself too seriously. His dedication, determination, and generally positive attitude were obvious throughout the season, and it is for this, as well as his on-court performance, that we recognize Islam Mohammed Shafraz as our White Pines nominee for the Rotary Club. Next up, from Notre Dame de Sault, Alex Hoff. Alex, a grade 10 student, participated in badminton for the first time this year. While competing in all mini-meets and cities, he found the most success in doubles matches. Alex, being a multi-sport athlete, has also become dedicated to badminton, always striving to improve with each game and meet throughout the season. His calm demeanor in stressful situations, positive attitude, and great teamwork make Notre Dame proud of Alex Hoff. And folks, those are your badminton nominees. Next up, we have the sport of basketball, and we call on Rotarian Paul Walls. We're going to start things off with the Cora Colts, and they are very happy to have you meet Eric Martone. A guard, Eric has been a big part of our team the last 2 seasons. This year, he helped lead Cora to a spot in the city championship and a NASA semifinalist berth. He was nominated for both the Referees Award and League MVP. He has performed well in many games and has been a leading scorer in most contests for the Colts this season. Eric will be returning for his 5th year next season. We expect big things from him. Eric Martone. From the St. Mary's Knights, Matthew Nari. Matthew was a great leader for the Knights both on and off the court. He never backed down from any challenge and always held himself accountable. Matthew led the Knights in scoring, and his game spoke volumes in the league. Although he battled injuries throughout the season, he always remained optimistic, positive, and his never-say-die attitude was echoed in all practices and games. Matthew's leadership and hard work on the court will be greatly missed. St. Mary's College's Rotary nominee, Matthew Nari. Next up in basketball, from White Pines, Justin Grant. New to White Pines this year, Justin Grant stepped into a leadership position as team captain and point guard. Leading by example both on and off the court, his hustle, dedication, sportsmanship, and general disposition as a positive role model was evident each and every game. That earned him multiple MVP accolades and an OFSA run. The pressure of being a senior athlete, keeping up with academics, and striving to be the best each day can be crippling to some, and Justin manages these stresses with ease and a calm, cool demeanor. Congratulations, Justin. White Pines very proud of Justin Grant. From Superior Heights, Tyler Greco. From the beginning of the season, Tyler's passion and dedication to the sport was evident to anyone who was watching. Tyler worked hard to build a culture of hard work and fun, pushing his teammates to succeed, while also creating an atmosphere of positivity. Tyler never let the season's highs or lows impact his steadfast leadership. He always showed incredible maturity while leading by example. From Superior Heights, Tyler Greco. And ladies and gentlemen, those are your basketball nominees. Next up, the sport of cross-country running, and we call on Rotarian Ricardo Di Tommaso. We're going to start with White Pines. White Pines happy to nominate Lyndon DeVries. Lyndon is the definition of a multi-sport athlete. An elite soccer player, Lyndon's ability to run at high intensity for long periods transitioned seamlessly to the running trails of cross-country. He has consistently been one of the Sioux's best runners over the past 2 years. He finished second at the city meet this year and then 17th at NASA. His dedication and strong work ethic make Lyndon an obvious choice for team captain. Lyndon eats, breathes, and sleeps sports, and excelling in cross-country running is just one of his most recent accomplishments, but not his last. White Pines nominee for cross-country running, Lyndon DeVries. From St. Mary's, Espen Escasa. This athlete represents St. Mary's with fierce competitiveness, resilience, and a complete focus on achieving his absolute best, despite any challenging circumstances that he encounters. He has proudly represented the St. Mary's College crew both last year and this current year of athletics. He has a never-tire attitude and always stays positive regardless of circumstance. He placed first at the city championship, 12th at NASA cross-country championship. Espen runs with determination, resolve, and an absolute joy for the sport. St. Mary's College happy to know that he will continue to represent the school on the trails in his upcoming grade 12 year. Espen Escasa. Superior Heights, very happy to have me introduce Peter Gartshore. Peter is a natural athlete and a fierce competitor. When he gets his game face on, there is no stopping him. As a first-year senior, he fought hard to win a close battle for first place at the city championship. At NASA, despite assuming he was in too tough as a grade 11 to qualify for the All-Ontarios, he absolutely stunned his coaches by placing 7th and was the only senior boy in the city to qualify for the OFSA meet. In fact, he was one of the only boys from the Sioux who qualified for the provincial meet overall. Peter raced at the All-Ontarios and placed 158th out of almost 300 athletes, ranging from grade 11 to grade 13. We look forward to watching Peter show that competitive spirit again next year. The Steelhawks, happy to have you meet Peter Gartshore. And from Cora, Tate Turco. As a grade 11 student, Tate took on a leadership role for the Cora cross-country team. He attended each practice prepared to work and to work hard. He is always looking to improve and searches for extra workouts during the off-season so he can train all year long. This year he placed 4th at the city meet, 28th at NASA. Cora is excited to see how Tate's hard work and dedication will pay off next year. The Colts are very happy to introduce Tate Turco. And ladies and gentlemen, those are your cross-country running nominees. Next up, the sport of curling, and we introduce Rotarian Bob Caricato, a very frustrated Detroit Tigers fan. White Pines, very pleased for me to bring up on stage Justin McKay. This season, the White Pines boys curling team captured both the league championship and the city championship. This athlete led our team to an undefeated season throughout the league round robin. Justin showed tremendous dedication, passion, and unparalleled skill and leadership, and has been the cornerstone in the team's success for the last 4 seasons. Through his talent, perseverance, and unwavering commitment, he has not only elevated his own game, but also inspired his teammates to elevate their games as well. This athlete's leadership on and off the ice has been nothing short of remarkable. His determination and skill level second to none. Justin works hard every practice and has shown the characteristics of a Wolverine. He is resilient, fearless, and resourceful. We're confident he will accomplish great things as he moves forward. Justin McKay. From Superior Heights, Cameron Clark. Cameron has been a dedicated curler for over 3 years, demonstrating exceptional leadership as the skip of our school team. His exemplary leadership skills have blossomed through his coaching of young curlers in the Little Rock program, inspiring his high school teammates, participating in school events for charities, and teaching karate in his own time as a black belt. This fall, Cameron will be attending Algoma University, where he will study biology. He is thrilled to join the university's curling team and looks forward to continuing his passion for curling well into the future. Cameron is a kind and dedicated student. We are confident that he will achieve success in all his future endeavors. From Superior Heights, Cameron Clark. The Cora Colts, very happy to nominate Carter McClellan. Carter is an exemplary student athlete who consistently demonstrated his passion and dedication to the sport of curling on and off the ice. This season, Carter took on a new role as skip, where he helped lead his team to a second-place finish during league play, as well as at the city championship, earning them a spot at NASA. Now, Carter brings his knowledge of the game, his dedication to improving his skills, and exceptional sportsmanship to the table. Off the ice, Carter volunteers his time at the curling club, helping with the Little Rockers program. His commitment, skill, and integrity make him a deserving candidate for the Rotary Sports Award. From Cora, Carter McClellan. And now Gino Cavello will continue with the next group of nominees.
Thanks, Peter. Our next awards are for football, and I'd like to call on Rotarian Derek Wallace to assist. Please, Derek. Our first nominee for football from Superior Heights, Decaden Gauthier. Decaden was the Steelhawks team captain, the team's most valuable player, and league most outstanding player nominee. Dake is an incredibly versatile player who was instrumental for his team in all 3 phases of the game. Dake is an ultimate competitor on the field and never backs down from a challenge. From Superior Heights, Decaden Gauthier. From Cora Collegiate, please welcome Nathan Gazzetti. Multi-sport athlete Nathan Gazzetti led the Senior High School Football League in rushing yards, touchdowns, and all-purpose yards. His most mind-boggling stat is the average 15 yards per carry. Nathan also excelled at the outside linebacker position on defense and as a kick returner on special teams. His elite speed, vision, burst, and toughness are what make him such a special player. Nathan's exceptional play this past season earned him the prestigious Alex Denman Award, given annually to the local high school football league's most valuable player. Nathan also earned a spot on the All-Ontario High School Football All-Star Team, which means he was voted as one of the best high school running backs in the province. Nathan is an honor roll student and a leader at Cora. He will be returning to Cora next year for his grade 12. However, he is already being heavily recruited by multiple university football programs across Canada. Cora's nominee for the 2024 Rotary Football Award, Nathan Gazzetti. From St. Mary's College, please welcome Maddie Tucker. Matt enjoyed one of the finest football seasons in recent memory, fresh off a stellar summer season where he led the Sabercats to a provincial championship in the OSFL. He did not skip a beat in the fall while leading the St. Mary's College Knights to a league championship through his dedication, effort, and skill. This tremendous season success was accented by winning the city championship, where he helped orchestrate the Knights' 39-22 victory in the city final. Matty Tucker was the unanimous choice as team captain for his ability to continually set the tone with a strong example and work ethic, and he made sure his teammates played with a high level of intensity and accountability. Matty's season stats were in the top tier for quarterbacks in the province of Ontario. His 173 passing attempts, along with 114 completions, led to 872 passing yards and 24 touchdowns. Matty's ability to throw and run for touchdowns made him a nightmare to scheme against defensively. He led all quarterbacks locally in a myriad of categories and was recognized an all-star locally and among the best in Ontario. Just when you think he couldn't possibly do any more, Matty continued to up his game by leading the Knights to not one but two NASA victories, which culminated in a NASA championship. Matty's league, city, and NASA championship successes can only be surpassed by the way he carries himself off the field. He is a well-rounded, well-respected student athlete who possesses outstanding character. From St. Mary's, Matty Tucker. Please welcome the nominee for football from White Pines, Arthur Vincent. Arthur Vincent is a standout in the game of football. It's not often you have an athlete play linebacker, defensive end, running back, and fullback all in the same season. His dedication, skill, and leadership on the field have set him apart as a true asset to his team. Arthur's commitment to excellence, coupled with his sportsmanship and drive to succeed, make him a prime candidate for this prestigious sports award. His passion for the game and ability to inspire others make him a deserving nominee for this recognition. From White Pines, Arthur Vincent. And those are your football nominees. Good luck, guys. Our next sport is hockey. I'd like to call on Rotarian Paul Walls to assist. Please, Paul. Our first nominee in hockey from Cora is Owen Avery. Owen was an important piece to a strong Cora defensive group and chosen as an alternate captain by his coaches and peers. He led by example, demonstrating a great work ethic, discipline, and sportsmanship. Although he may not always be the most vocal, his leadership style came often from his actions rather than his words. Owen was always polite and just a pleasure to be around. His play spoke for itself as he was regularly paired up against the opposing team's top line. Cora would like to wish Owen all the best in his future endeavors. Owen Avery from Cora. Our next nominee from St. Mary's is Daniel Guzzo. From the very first game, he was a dominant force on the ice and a difference maker in every game. In his first year with St. Mary's College Knights hockey team, he was recognized by the Sault Ste. Marie Athletic Association as the Rookie of the Year for his contributions on the ice. That same year, he captured the league's lead scoring title as the top scoring athlete in the league. His contributions both on and off the ice played a significant role in the Knights' achievements at the 2023 OFSA AA Hockey Championship, where the team earned a silver medal, proving themselves to be one of the top teams in the province. This year, Daniel returned to St. Mary's as a grade 12 and was part of the leadership for our team, serving as an alternate captain. He consistently showed up to all games and practices with an excellent work ethic and served as an example to his teammates of the commitment our coaching staff expected of all our players. Not only did he have the respect of the coaches, but Dan is also a player who has had the respect and admiration of his fellow teammates. This past year, he sustained a potentially season-ending injury. In the second half of the regular season, he separated his shoulder during a game, but battled back after 5 weeks to lead his team to victory in playoffs for the city championship. Despite the injury and missing 7 games, Dan was again the lead scorer for the SSMA High School Hockey League. He went on to lead his team to Nassau and another successful OFSA trip where the team lost out in the quarterfinals. From St. Mary's, Daniel Guzzo. Our next hockey nominee from Superior Heights, Cole Cond. Cole was an integral to a young and up-and-coming Superior Heights hockey team. He was an assistant captain and displayed strong leadership qualities throughout the entire season, guiding and mentoring several young players. He was relied on in all key situations as one of the key team's leading scorers. Cole will be attending Lakehead University for concurrent education next year. From Superior Heights, Cole Cond. Congratulations and good luck, our hockey nominees. The next sport we're going to recognize is Nordic skiing. I'd like to call on Donna Caricato. Please assist for that, Donna. Our first nominee in Nordic skiing from White Pines, Eric Kari. As a longtime Sioux Finnish Nordic Ski Club member, Eric was literally raised on skis. Over the years, he has mastered classic and skate ski techniques and the strategies involved in the ski race. This allowed him to finish first overall in the senior boys division, place third at Nassau, and even a spectacular 24th place at OFSA. On top of his achievements, Eric was team captain and did an amazing job recruiting and assisting athletes new to the sport. White Pines nominee for Nordic skiing, Eric Kari. Nordic skiing nominee from Cora this year, Simon Trembello. Simon has shown strong dedication to the sport of Nordic skiing, being prepared and pushing himself at practice and in competition. He has shown a great deal of respect to coaches, the sport, and his fellow athletes, encouraging them all to do their best. This year at Cities, Simon captured first place, showing a significant improvement in strength, technique, and speed, beating his time from last year. For his efforts at Nassau, Simon raced to a very well-respected 5th place, and at OFSA finished an incredible 19th. Simon was the anchor for the Cora boys relay team and was instrumental in securing a bronze medal at OFSA. Throughout the season, Simon displayed a calm demeanor while leading the team to victory. Cora is very excited to have Simon ski for the Colts next year. Simon Trembello. Our next nominee from St. Mary's College, Joshua Lamming. As a second-year member of the SMC Nordic ski team and determined to improve his results from last year, this Nordic skier participated in a vigorous cross-country training program during the off-season. His training proved advantageous, resulting in a first-place finish in the senior boys high school division at the city meet, posting a time that exceeded some of the open-level competitive athletes. At Nassau, he earned a 4th-place finish, and at OFSA, he placed 24th out of 119 athletes. This male Nordic skier has emerged from being a shy, new-to-the-sport athlete, evolving to a confident, social athlete that demonstrated passion for the sport. His progress has caught the attention of our local coaching team and other coaching staff. St. Mary's College proud to nominate Joshua Lamming as Rotary Sport nominee for Nordic skiing. Our nominees for Nordic skiing, thank you. Next sport we'll honor is soccer, and I'd like to call on Rotarian Murdoch Carter to assist in that, please, Murdoch. Our first soccer nominee from St. Mary's is Nicholas Vecchio. Nicholas was the team captain on this year's undefeated St. Mary's College Knights senior boys soccer team. His skill and vision on the field are second to none, and it is truly a joy to watch him play the game of soccer. He also won his 3rd straight league and 3rd straight city championship, which puts him among the few players to have won as much in their senior boys soccer career. Nicholas Vecchio is a major reason the St. Mary's College senior boys soccer team has a 19-1-1 record in the city over the past 3 years. Nicholas, a true leader, demonstrated tenacity on the pitch and often analyzed the opponent's defensive formation, pinpointing high percentage scoring opportunities. St. Mary's College Rotary soccer nominee Nicholas Vecchio. This year's soccer nominee from Cora is Ethan Carbone. Ethan's work ethic to be a better player for his teammates and himself is inspiring. He wears his heart on his sleeve all the time, no matter what. Ethan is in check with his abilities and what he brings to his team. He is a silent leader, and his positive attitude and demeanor demonstrate what a true leader is. Ethan was an attacking midfielder with speed and athleticism that often separated himself from the competition. He is always polite and just a pleasure to be around. Ethan will be returning to Cora next year, and we are excited to see him excel once again as one of Cora's premier multi-sport athletes. From Cora, Ethan Carbone. The soccer nominee this year from White Pines is Lyndon DeVries. Lyndon's exceptional talent on the soccer field is truly remarkable. His ability to see the field with precision, combined with his strength on the ball and agility, makes him a formidable player. As captain of the soccer team, Lyndon's leadership is unparalleled, consistently inspiring his teammates through his dedication and strategic thinking. Beyond his athletic abilities, Lyndon embodies the core values of the Rotary Club. His integrity, humility, and commitment to the community set him apart as a role model for his peers. Lyndon's contributions to White Pines High School and our community make him a deserving candidate for this prestigious award. We are proud to recognize his achievements and celebrate his impact both on and off the field. Thank you for considering Lyndon DeVries for this esteemed honor. This year's soccer nominee from Superior Heights, Joaquin Polanco. Joaquin Polanco exhibits exceptional character, determination, and leadership both on and off the pitch. His passion for the game and unparalleled skill and commitment have made him an instrumental piece to the Steelhawks' success this season. His unique ability to inspire his teammates, combined with his mental resilience, has molded him into an outstanding leader. Joaquin exemplifies the true meaning of being a student athlete. From Superior Heights, Joaquin Polanco. Congratulations and good luck to our soccer nominees. And with that, we'll bring it back up to Peter Ricci for the other sports.
Next up, we have the sport of track and field, and we call on Rotarian Fausto Di Tommaso, a legend. We'll begin with St. Mary's. The night's nominee is Mika Cuglietta. At the City Championships, Mika earned a first-place finish in the junior boys triple jump and a second-place finish in both the junior boys long jump and 100-meter dash. He was also a key part of the junior boys gold medal 4x100-meter relay team. At NASA, Mika achieved double gold in the long jump and triple jump events, as well as an 8th-place finish in the 100 meters. At All Ontario's, he was 14th in the long jump, 16th in the triple jump, part of an outstanding season for Mika Cuglietta. From White Pines, Noah Mayo-Deshevsky. This young man has demonstrated remarkable talent, dedication, and an inspiring work ethic. His achievements this season have been nothing short of outstanding. He has earned first place in both the senior boys discus and shot put events, showcasing his incredible strength, skill, and determination. He also finished third in discus and fourth in shot put at the prestigious NASA Championships, competing against the best athletes in Northern Ontario. What sets this athlete apart is not just his impressive results, but his relentless commitment to improvement. Year after year, he has pushed himself beyond his limits, continually striving to be better than his past performance. Hitting the weights with other coaches on his own time, at lunch, after school, to improve his strength to match his already excellent form. His journey is a testament to the power of hard work and perseverance, and he stands as a shining example to his peers and teammates. Noah's dedication to his sport is matched only by his sportsmanship and humility. He approaches each competition with a positive attitude, supports his fellow athletes, and represents White Pines High School with grace and integrity. Noah Majodaszewski. Next up in track and field from Superior Heights, Peter Gartshore. Peter showed his natural ability in distance running in this year's track and field season. At the city meet, he placed first in the senior boys 800 meters and 1500 meters, and second in the senior boys 3000 meters. Peter also tied for first overall in the senior division. Even after running all of those races in one day, he happily agreed to be on the boys' 4x400 meter relay. Peter competes fiercely and maturely and can be counted on to run a smart race at any distance. Coaches are looking forward to what Peter will achieve next season in grade 12. Peter Gartshore. From Notre Dame de Sault, Liam Spacek. Liam is dedicated to practices, runs his races without complaint, and is always determined to beat his personal best. He has a great sense of humor and gets along well with his teammates. Liam competed at the city level in the steeplechase and 400-meter hurdles. Notre Dame de Sault, very proud to present its nominee for track and field, Liam Spacek. Next up, from Cora, Nathan Gazzetti. On the track, Nathan had a season for the ages. As a grade 11 student in the senior division, Nathan placed first in the 100 meters, first in the 200 meters. He led the senior 4x100 meter relay team to a first place finish, and was also a member of the boys 4x400 team that placed first as well. At NASA, Nathan also went on to win gold in the 100 meter, 200 meter, and a silver medal as a member of the 4x100 meter relay. In the 100 meters, Nathan accomplished something never done before in Sault Ste. Marie. This is Sault Ste. Marie track history. He ran the 100 meters in under 11 seconds. Get ready to clap again, because he did this not once, but twice. He went on to set the city record at an incredible 10.59 seconds. Nathan possesses excellent work ethic, commitment, and teamwork, and we look forward to Nathan pushing the boundaries in the sport of track and field for years to come. Nathan Gazzetti. Folks, those are your track and field nominees. Next up is the sport of volleyball, and we call on Rotarian Donna Caricato. St. Mary's very happy to have you meet its nominee, Vedant Ugarpago. Actually, it's Ugarpaga. I'm sorry. Vedant, apologize for that. This year, Vedant proudly represented St. Mary's in senior boys volleyball. He was a true leader, giving praise and positive feedback to each player throughout each and every game. With a noticeably young SMC team, it was Vedant's off-court leadership that aided in the development and maturity of the team. With support from his team, St. Mary's played in the semifinals, where the club lost in the 5th set by 2 points. Vedant, as captain, led his team on and off the court, leading warm-ups in the gym at every practice, as well as the team huddle prior to each game. He was a dominant force on the court, always striving to improve his technique and picking his teammates up and keep everyone motivated towards playing for the team goal. SMC looks forward to Vedant's return on the court for his grade 12 year. St. Mary's College Rotary nominee, Vedant Ugarpaga. Next up from White Pines, Grayson Pine. The Wolverines congratulate Grayson for his outstanding achievements, both on the court and in the classroom. His dedication, hard work, and commitment to excellence have not gone unnoticed. As a student athlete, he has demonstrated remarkable skills, sportsmanship, and leadership both during practices and competitions. His ability to balance the demands of academics and athletics is truly commendable, serving as an inspiration to his peers and a testament to his character. Not only have you excelled in your athletic pursuits, but you have also maintained an impressive academic record. Your academic achievements reflect your strong work ethic and determination to succeed in all aspects of your life. Grayson's contributions to our school's athletic program have been invaluable, and his positive attitude and dedication have left a lasting impact on the community. You embody the values of teamwork, perseverance, and integrity, and we are proud to have you represent our school. From White Pines, Grayson Pine. Hey, Notre Dame de Sioux, happy to have you meet Fraser Moody. Fraser is a grade 10 student whose knowledge and love of the sport has made him our team captain in the inaugural season of this league. Fraser has played many positions on the court in the past and on the club teams that he competed on, but this year for the Voyageurs, he played the left side position, also called power hitter. His development as a player at this position while leading his team was tremendous and exemplary. He is the player that every coach wants on their team, as he is always excited to learn and try something new to further his knowledge and his skill set. We had a very well-balanced team this year, but when we needed a good pass, some great defense, or a big hit, Fraser was always the one the team looked to. He guided his team to a third-place finish in the City League and another third-place finish at the NASA B Championships. Notre Dame can't wait to see what happens with this young man and his team over the next 2 seasons. Fraser Moody. Superior Heights, happy to have you meet Brady Hodkinson. Brady Hodkinson is a true force on the Open Boys volleyball team. He deserves recognition for his exceptional skills and leadership. As a versatile player, he showcased his talent in multiple positions, contributing to the team's success. With his impressive serving abilities, his positive attitude both on and off the court served as an inspiration to his teammates. Thanks to his leadership and enthusiastic character, Superior Heights reached the semifinals and achieved great heights as a brand new program. Brady's dedication and impact makes him a deserving nominee for this award. The sport of volleyball, and from Superior Heights, Brady Hodkinson. From Cora, Mason Goulet. Mason is an exceptional young man with incredible character, a kind heart, a genuine respect for all of his teammates, coaches, his opponents, and officials. Though he has more of a quiet demeanor, both on and off the court, you cannot miss his impact on it or his strength on it. At only 5'11", Mason turns heads as a middle player. His physicality at the net both shuts players down that are much bigger than he is and quite powerfully drives balls to the floor through his opponent's blocks. Whenever that this team needs a point, Mason is the guy it calls upon. All this, and he's only played the game for 2 years. Mason was a key piece to the Colts capturing Sault Ste. Marie's first ever City Boys Volleyball Championship. We look forward to working with this young man next season to see just how far he can go. Mason Goulet. Folks, those are your volleyball nominees. For the sport of wrestling, we call upon Rotarian Rod Stone to help us out. From Superior Heights, Daketin Goche. Daketin is a standout athlete. He shows great sportsmanship on and off the mat. He always comes to practice ready to work, learn, and help his younger teammates develop to the best of their ability. His hard work is reflected in his performance on the mat. This year, Daketin went undefeated through the season at all the local mini-meets, achieved a gold medal at city championships, along with the award for most outstanding wrestler, by the way. And he also won a gold medal at the NOSA Championships. Daketin had an impressive showing at this year's OFSA Championships, going 3-2 in his weight class. From Superior Heights, Daketin Goche. Next up, from Cora, we have Curtis Price. Curtis comes to practice each day with a smile on his face and a readiness for any challenge presented to him. He is very supportive and kind to all of his teammates and is always giving positive reassurance. As an athlete, he is very respectful to his coaches and peers. In season, Curtis was also a leader on the mats. He placed third at the city championships, capped off his season with a third-place finish at NOSA. Curtis is a well-rounded wrestler, and it's been a pleasure having him on our team. From Cora, Curtis Price. White Pines, happy to have you meet Damian Hutchins. Damian Hutchins is a remarkable athlete who excels both on and off the mat. His unwavering determination, exceptional skill set, and sportsmanship make him a standout athlete in any sport. Damian's dedication to training and his positive attitude serve as an inspiration to his teammates and competitors alike. Damian strung together a remarkable season, going 15-0 in local competition, leading him to a NOSA gold medal in a very competitive bracket. While coming up short of his goals at OFSA, Damian left his coaches with a season to remember. Damian Hutchins. The nominee from St. Mary's College is Alexander Mador. Alexander joined the Knights wrestling team last year, and his promising season was cut short due to an injury. He returned to the mat this season, and he was a true team leader, always willing to help anyone around him. Alexander was a silver medalist at the Mariposa Classic and gold medalist at the Craig Kielburger Invitational. He was this year's 54-kilogram city champion, a NOSA gold medalist, and unfortunately he was injured on day 2 at OFSA, preventing him from competing further. Alexander will be returning next year to complete grade 12. Alexander Mador. Folks, those are your wrestling nominees. Now we get to the big ones, really big ones. The Walter Lowe goes annually to the Athlete of the Year in this city. The male Athlete of the Year is selected by the athletic heads at the various secondary schools. We call on Rotarian Fausto Di Tommaso to help us with the presentations. From Superior Heights, Daket Ngoche. Dake represents a model of what a student athlete should aspire to be. In everything he does, be it in the classroom or in sport, he brings a strong work ethic and an enthusiasm that is hard to match. He has been a valuable member of the Superior Heights community and a role model for our younger student athletes. Dake demonstrates excellent leadership on school teams and in the classroom, unwavering respect for teachers, coaches, and fellow students, and a strong sense of responsibility and loyalty toward his school community. Dake has achieved success in both academics and athletics. But most importantly, he has learned the importance of how these experiences have helped him develop as a caring member of our school community. He competes in 5 sports this year: football, wrestling, badminton, soccer, track and field. Dakedin was a nominee for the most outstanding player in the high school football league. He won the city championship in his weight class and was the recipient of the Jim Hill Award for most outstanding city wrestler. He also won gold at NOSA and helped to secure a NOSA boys wrestling team championship. Dake went 3-2 in a very competitive weight class at the All-Ontarios. Dake was also a critical component of the Superior Heights Senior Boys Soccer City finalists, helping them to secure a NOSA berth. From Superior Heights, Daket Ngoche. From St. Mary's, Daniel Guzzo. Daniel has represented SMC with sportsmanship and athletic strength throughout high school. He's been a core member and leader on the Knights hockey team for the past 2 seasons, leading the club to victory both years as league and city champions. 2020 to 2023, he was the top league scorer and rookie of the year. He was also key in leading his team to a silver medal at AA OFSA last spring. This year, despite a significant injury, missing 8 games, he was again the league's leading scorer. Furthermore, he was essential in his team's second-place finish at NOSA and quarterfinal finish at OFSA. Daniel has been a standout in badminton every year and was this year's city champion. He went on to represent SMC at NOSA. Last year, he placed second at City and third at NOSA, representing the Knights at All-Ontarios as the top high school trained athlete. As in previous years, Daniel has been a strong force again in track and field, finishing second in the 200 meters, third in the 100 meters, as well as anchoring his 4x100 meter relay team to a second-place finish at the city championships. He went on to represent SMC with honor at NOSA, finishing 9th in the 200 and 5th in the 4x100 meter relay. Finally, in soccer, Daniel has also been a core team member and a dominant force for the Knights. His defensive power helped the Knights lock down both league and city championships this year and last year, as well as helping them to secure second-place finishes at NOSA both seasons and an OFSA berth this year as well. He has been a dominant athletic force at St. Mary's College. His presence on our teams will be sorely missed. We wish him well in his future endeavors at Sault College, where he'll be playing on the Sault College Cougars men's hockey team. Daniel Guzzo. From Cora, Nathan Gazzetti. Nathan is a multi-sport athlete competing in football, hockey, soccer, and track and field. Nathan's exceptional athleticism and abilities are truly generational, as he has already made his mark in the Cora athletic program. On the track, Nathan had a remarkable season as a grade 11 in the senior division. He placed first in the 100 meters, first in the 200 meters, and led the senior 4x100 meter relay to a first place finish. Also a member of the boys 4x400 that placed first as well at cities. In the 100, he went on to set the new city record and secure his place in Sault Ste. Marie track and field history. At NASA, he continued his dominance, placing first in both the 100 and 200 meters and helping the senior boys 4x100 meter relay team capture the silver medal. At OFSA, against the very best athletes in the province, 22nd in the 100 meters, 21st in the 200 meters. In the sport of football, he played in all three phases of the game as he started for the Colts at running back on offense, outside linebacker on defense, kick returner on special teams. His exceptional play this past season earned him the prestigious Alex Denman Award, given annually to the local high school football league's most valuable player. Nathan is one of the province's top running backs, which earned him a spot on the All-Ontario High School Football All-Star team. Both in hockey and soccer, his speed is unmatched as he skated and ran as a top player for the Colts on both teams and was relied upon by his coaches and teammates in all situations. As good an athlete as he is, Nathan is a better person. His teachers and coaches often refer to him as the standard for a student athlete at Cora. He is an honor roll student, and he will be returning to Cora next year for grade 12. Nathan Gazzetti. By this time, I'm sure you're all thinking to yourselves, damn, I'm glad there isn't a hockey game on tonight. We're going as fast as we can. Next up from White Pines, Lyndon DeVries. This award, recognizing the top male high school athlete in our city, perfectly reflects Lyndon's dedication, talent, and versatility. Lyndon's commitment is unwavering. He rarely, if ever, misses a practice and ensures he completes his workouts even when participating in multiple sports. His leadership in cross country is outstanding, having placed second at the city meet for the last 2 years and serving as the team captain, inspiring his teammates to excel. In addition to cross country, Lyndon embraced skate skiing last year, helping White Pines capture the overall title in the inaugural season locally and leading the senior boys to the aggregate title this year. His versatility extends to football, track and field, badminton, and notably soccer, where his agility, quick reflexes, and ability to see the field make him a standout performer. Lyndon's leadership qualities shine brightly as captain. He has a unique ability to elevate those around him, fostering a culture of excellence and teamwork. His sportsmanship and dedication make him a role model for his peers. In summary, Lyndon DeVries is a talented and very versatile athlete who exemplifies the spirit of the Walter Lowe Memorial Trophy. His contributions to athletics and his leadership make him a deserving candidate. From White Pines, Lyndon DeVries. And now we'll throw things back to my old friend, Gino Cavello.
Our next award is the B'nai B'rith Award. The B'nai B'rith is awarded annually to the graduating secondary school student who best combines athletic ability with academic achievement. This award is accompanied by a check to be used for assistance with tuition or books. We thank the Rotary Club of Sault Ste. Marie for their financial support. This year's winner was selected by a committee consisting of Lucia Reese, Director of Education for the Algoma District School Board, Danny Vioto, Director of Education for the Huron-Superior Catholic District School Board, and Joe Maurice, Superintendent of Education for the Algoma District School Board. Their decision is based on information provided by the secondary school principals and athletic heads. At this time, I'd like to call on Steve Caruso, Principal at Cora Collegiate, to introduce each nominee. Steve?
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to take a minute before I did this presentation just to thank the staff here at the machine shop for the terrific meal here tonight. And also for being so accommodating, all the helpers here today for setting up tables and adding chairs. I just want to say, too, that this is, in my 9 years of helping with Rotary, this is the largest group at attendance at a Rotary banquet in the 9 years I've been here. So I think it's a testament to the strength of programming that we have in our school system, as well as in the city, as well as all of the support that they get from parents, from teachers, and from the volunteers in the community. So thank you for being a part of this night here tonight. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the 2024 B'nai B'rith Scholarship nominees, alphabetically by last name. Our first is Cole Cond. Thank you. Cole is the B'nai B'rith Scholarship nominee from Superior Heights Collegiate. Cole is a multi-sport student athlete representing Superior Heights in 8 sports, including badminton, basketball, cross-country running, football, hockey, soccer, track and field, and volleyball. Academically, Cole is maintaining an average of over 92% in the French immersion program and advanced placement courses. Next year, Cole will be enrolled in the concurrent education program at Lakehead University in mathematics and physics. Cole Con. Next nominee is Lyndon DeVries. Lyndon is the B'nai B'rith Scholarship nominee from White Pines Collegiate. Lyndon is a multi-sport student athlete who has represented White Pines in 6 sports, including badminton, cross-country running, cross-country skiing, football, soccer, and track and field during his 4 years at school. Academically, Lyndon has been an honor roll student, has maintained an average in the high 80s, and will be completing the Specialist High Skills Major Certificate in Environment. Next year, Lyndon will be returning to White Pines. Lyndon DeVries. Kieran Juma. Kieran is the B'nai B'rith Scholarship nominee from St. Mary's College. Kieran is a multi-sport student athlete who has represented St. Mary's in cross-country running, football, hockey, and track and field. Academically, Kieran has been an honor roll student and has maintained an average of over 92%. Next year, Kieran will be enrolled in biomedical physics at the University of Western Ontario. Kieran Juma. And Jonah Santa Maria. Jonah is the B'nai B'rith Scholarship nominee from Cora Collegiate. Jonah is a multi-sport student athlete representing Cora in badminton and curling and has participated in NASA competition. Academically, Jonah has maintained an average of over 95% in the International Baccalaureate program. Next year, Jonah will be studying health sciences at the University of Western Ontario. Jonah Santa Maria. Congratulations to all of the B'nai B'rith Scholarship nominees.
Thank you, Steve. I have the great pleasure of now announcing the winners of all the sports, the individual winners in the various categories that have just been introduced. And Linda, you're going to help out? Or, okay. Gabrielle? So we'll start with badminton. The Rotary Sports Award winners for the sport of badminton this year, co-winners Ethan Wooten, Cameron Herndon. Congratulations, guys. This year's basketball winner from White Pines, Justin Grant. Pretty exciting, eh, Justin? Congratulations. This year's winner in cross-country running from Superior Heights, Peter Garchoy. The top athlete this year for the sport of curling from White Pines, Justin McKay. In football, we have co-winners, Maddie Tucker and Nathan Gazzetti from St. Mary's and Cora. This year's top athlete in hockey from St. Mary's, Daniel Guzzo. For Nordic skiing, this year's winner from White Pines, Eric Curry. The top athlete this year in soccer from St. Mary's, Nicholas Vecchio. For track and field, this year's winner from Cora, Nathan Gazzetti. Our winner for volleyball from Cora, Mason Goulet. And for wrestling, this year's winner from Superior Heights, Dakin and Gauthier. Our next award is the announcement of the winner of the Walter Lowe Memorial Award to this year's top high school athlete, and this year's winner from Cora, Nathan Gazzetti. Can I have your autograph?
Thank you. It's an honor to receive this prestigious award as a grade 11. I take it with honor. I'd like to thank my coaches and my teammates and my family for preparing me for this moment. It's been an honor, and I can't wait for more. I'd also like to thank the Mill Market and everyone that ran this event. It's been an awesome event, and I can't wait for it again next year. I look forward to my forward years in high school. We're not done yet, but we got a couple more years in me. Thank you.
Well done, Nathan. Congratulations. Oh, you forgot the big trophy. Sorry, Nathan, we can't put any champagne in there, so put some water in there when you get to the table. The B'nai B'rith Award this year, that award goes to the student best combining academics and athletics. Our winner from Superior Heights, Cole Kahn.
Good evening. I wanted to start by congratulating my fellow nominees and all student athletes who were recognized this evening. I would like to thank my teammates, coaches, teachers, competitors, volunteers, and officials for a successful and memorable year of high school athletics. I would like to give a special thank you to my family, my dad, my mom, and my brother for always supporting me and cheering me on in anything and everything that I do. From a young age, with having two parents in the education system, it has been a blessing or a curse, depending on how you look at it. I have been told that the only way I could continue to play sports would be to achieve in the classroom as well. That was enough motivation for a while, but as I grew up, I realized that athletics and academics fall hand in hand. It takes practice and accountability. To be successful, it takes a certain type of character. You must be teachable, coachable, and absorb, then apply everything you are told. These qualities and skills not only help one achieve now, but achieve later in life. Knowing the power of hard work and never giving up, pushing yourself to do the best that you possibly can. As well, managing time as a busy student athlete is something that cannot be taught. It takes a special athlete and a special person to achieve both, and it is an honor to be surrounded by so many of those people tonight. As most of us are turning the page from high school and moving on in the next part of our lives, I have no doubt that with the life lessons learned through high school and sports, that we can achieve anything we devote ourselves to. I wanted to leave everyone with a quote by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Before I finish tonight, forget the mistakes, but remember the lessons. Thank you.
Congratulations, Cole. Well said. Next is the Ross Winslade Award. The Ross Winslade goes annually to the secondary school accumulating the most points within the city for all boys and girls sports, sanctioned by the local athletic associations. The Winslade Award was established by the public secondary school principals and vice principals in memory of the late Mr. Ross Winslade, a former principal and an avid supporter of high school athletics in Sault Ste. Marie. The winning secondary school has had an impressive year in achievements this year. The award goes to Cora Collegiate. I'd like to call upon Kim Policicio and Greg Arbor, female and male athletic directors at Cora, as well as Delaney Elliott from the girls athletic program and Nathan Gazzetti from the boys athletic program to accept the award. Nathan, you got room in your vehicle for all those trophies? Or? Okay, all right. Our next award is honoring the inductee into the Russ Ramsey High School Sports Hall of Fame. And to make that announcement, I'd like to call on Mr. Paul Christian, who will give you all the information on that. As you can see, Paul and I were at the Barbers today, got a 2-for-1 special. Nice to have a bald guy up here. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. First of all, Gino and Peter, I don't know how you guys managed to do all of this without glasses on. I mean, I can't see right now, so I'm going to put my glasses on. And thank you both for speeding things along tonight. You guys did an excellent job. Allow me to slow it down just a bit. 15. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to introduce my good friend, Paul Kolbick, who tonight is being inducted into the Russ Ramsey High School Sports Hall of Fame. A couple of weeks ago, when I was approached to present, I immediately thought of our relationship, and I quickly came to the realization that I've known Paul for almost 50 years. Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe. I don't look a day over 40. Paul and I first met in the fall of 1977 when Coach Barry Russian asked me to assist him with the Sir James Dunn junior basketball team. Coach Russian was just beginning his teaching career, and I had just completed my basketball days at SJD. A young aspiring hoopster by the name of Paul Kolbick was part of that junior team. And right from the get-go, we knew that Paul should be playing some other sport like football. He had the dexterity of a center, the hands of a defensive lineman, and nobody can make an open court tackle like Paul could. Despite our assessment of Paul's basketball talent, Paul was a tenacious rebounder, defender, and always made the most of his offensive opportunities. But most importantly, he was a good team player and very, very coachable. I've had nothing but good memories of that year. Although recently, Paul has made the dubious claim that he averaged 10 points a game during that junior year. Now, most of the stats were kept on chiseled granite, so we don't have anything to refute that. So because this is your night, we'll accept it. After the 77 season, Coach Kolbick and I went our separate ways. Paul was a 3-sport athlete in high school, playing basketball, football, and track and field. His true love, of course, was and still is football. Paul began his lifelong association with football when he attended the University of Waterloo and made the team as a walk-on, playing offensive guard for the Warriors. After university, Paul played for the Sioux Steelers from 1983 until '87, and in 1984, he was a league all-star at offensive guard. Another highlight in Paul's football career was his time spent coaching at Cora during the 1991 and 92 seasons. There he coached the Colts to 2 consecutive city championships and Cora's first NASA title in 1992. Shortly after these successes, Paul decided to parlay his love of football and his innate ability to teach. With the support of his loving wife, Kim, Paul enrolled in Northern Michigan University's education program. While there, Paul began a 2-year stint coaching the Northern Michigan Wildcats. I really can't overstate the sacrifices both Paul and Kim made in order for Paul to pursue his dreams. Each week of the season, Paul remained in Marquette, and Kim, their 10-year-old son Jason and 2-year-old daughter Christine, made the 3-hour drive to Marquette for home games so that they could be with Dad. During the off-season, Paul would leave Northern Michigan campus on Friday morning to return to Sault Ste. Marie and then make the quick turnaround and drive back to Marquette on Monday morning. I don't know many people who would be able or willing to do this. It really illustrates the focus, dedication, and commitment Paul possesses. And it's these characteristics that were always on display throughout Paul's teaching and coaching career. Paul began teaching after graduating from Northern Michigan University, but continued to be involved in football. In 2004, Paul joined forces with Barry Russian, who was head coach of the Sioux Steelers. Paul initially joined the Steelers coaching staff as their defensive coordinator. In 2006, Paul moved to offensive coordinator, where he and the Steelers experienced great success, culminating in a Canadian National Senior Football Championship in 2007. Some of you will remember that game, which was held at Rocky DePietro Field before a sellout crowd. The Steelers trounced the Edmonton Stallions 59-10. This is important. In all, Paul has over 30 years of coaching experience. He's also coached at Sir James Dunn, Bowading, and is currently an assistant coach at Cora, where the Colts have had great success over the last several seasons with Tom Annett at the helm. And I see Tom's arms are in the building. As I said earlier, Paul and I went our separate ways after the fall of 1977. Well, fast forward a couple of decades and our paths cross again when I entered the teaching profession late in my career. I was teaching at White Pines and Paul was serving as vice principal there. From the start, Paul and I became fast friends. We had a real connection. I admired his focus, dedication, and commitment to education, and he liked my witty, charming, adorable, bon vivant attitude. As a friend, Paul's always been supportive of me, encouraging, dedicated, and loyal. I know I can always count on him as a friend, and I hope he feels the same way. Over the years, Paul and I have enjoyed many memories together on the golf course and on fishing trips. Not so much golf. Those days are often turned into golf swing analysis, counseling sessions, and occasional profanity. Fishing is another matter. I can't share the real classic stories from those trips, but I will say that Paul and I have a lifetime of memories fishing Northern Ontario lakes. I mean, you really have to have a bond with someone when you're sitting on a small aluminum boat with them in the middle of nowhere fishing for 8 to 10 hours a day. One thing Paul taught me on those trips was the enjoyment you can experience sipping single malt scotch by the fire after a full day of fishing. In closing, I want to express my sincere congratulations to Coach Kalbick and his entire family for his induction into the Russ Ramsey High School Sports Hall of Fame. Our community is only as good as the people who give back, who coach and guide the next generation, who help set the course for the future of those they inspire. Paul has had an enormous impact on hundreds of students and players he has mentored. In my mind, this induction is more about the man than it is about the coach. First and foremost, Paul is a dedicated family man. He is a good friend, a dedicated colleague, coach, and mentor to so many. It's a true testament to a deserving person who has earned the respect of fellow administrators, colleagues, coaches, students, and athletes, and he has done this consistently over several decades. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Paul Kalbick, 2024 Russ Ramsey High School Sports Hall of Fame inductee.
All right, I'm going to have to bend down to make this work. I want to begin by thanking Paul for introducing me in what's been a very special evening. And as he mentioned, Paul and I have known each other for many, many years, and I count myself truly lucky to have him consider me as one of his good friends. So thanks again, Paul. Lots of love. As is the case with all high school coaches, I certainly did not set out over 40 years ago with the thought in mind of receiving accolades for doing something that I very much loved. But when Steve Caruso called to let me know that the high school athletic heads and the Russ Ramsey committee were putting my name forward, I was both honored and humbled. Thank you to both the committee members and the athletic heads for accepting me into this select group of high school sports contributors. Like many former athletes before me, once my playing days came to an end, coaching helped me keep connected to the competition, camaraderie, and community that is unique in sports. It was, in fact, coaching that eventually steered me in the direction of a career in education, for which I am eternally grateful. Looking back at my coaching life, there are so many people to thank. People such as Barry Russian, John Kovich, Ken White, Les Kennedy, Gary Cormier, who have had such positive influences in my life as coaches and as friends. In particular, Barry, who I've known, as Paul mentioned, since 1977, in a moment of weakness, thought I was a good enough coach to help with the Sioux Steelers back in 2004. So I was able to hitch a ride with him and the players, many of whom I coached and a few of who are here tonight, to 2 provincial and 2 national senior men's football championships, the highlight of which was the national championship hosted here in Sault Ste. Marie. I am forever grateful to Barry for including me then, and on a personal note, including me in his life as a close friend now. I have also thought of all the athletes I have had the good fortune to teach, help, and support through the years at places like Sir James Dunn, Bowading, White Pines, and Cora. Many of these young men have gone on to make significant contributions to our community. There are just too many to recognize this evening, but I remember them all with great fondness. They have all influenced me positively in different ways throughout the years. The administrators at the aforementioned schools have always been great supporters of extracurricular activities as well. People like Dan Carmichael, Bob Cole, Mark Zorzit, Sergio Ayako, Steve Caruso have created the environment and support which has allowed sports like football to thrive. They have all recognized the significance of extracurriculars to the overall positive cultures of their school. As well, I have been blessed to coach with many other great people, some of whom are here this evening, people such as Tom Annett, Seth Kahn, Dave Bruskison, and many more. Before concluding my remarks tonight, I have saved the most important thank yous to the end. And anyone who coaches recognizes that there are sacrifices made not only by the coach, but by their families. My daughter Christine, my son Jason, despite not seeing Dad at home after school many afternoons and evenings, were never resentful of the time I spent with other children and loved watching many of the games of which I was a part as a coach. But my wife Kim made an especially big sacrifice time and time again without complaint. Coming home after a busy day at work, making dinner, taxiing kids to different activities, and still coming to support me in my activities, not over months or years, but over decades. I'll never be able to balance that scale for her, but I will certainly continue to try. There would have been no coaching, no after-school activities for me without her. Thank you. And again, I'd like to thank everybody involved in this evening for making it such a special evening. And again, thank you to the Russ Ramsey Committee and the athletic heads for thinking of me for this prestigious awards. Thank you and good evening.
Congratulations, Paul. Time now to announce the winner of the H.P. Broughton Memorial Trophy. This award was donated by A.Y. Broughton of Broughton's Pharmacy, who was the past district governor in honor of his father, also Rotarian, H.P. Broughton. It is awarded to the Sault Ste. Marie Sportsperson of the Year and selected by the Sault Ste. Marie sports writers and broadcasters, or those of us that are left. Is there any media left? There is a sheet on your table which has past winners mentioned, and I'd like to call Peter Ricci back up to introduce the nominees and then announce this year's Sportsperson of the Year.
We call on Rotarian Mike Stone to help us out. This is the big one, the H.P. Broughton. As Gino mentioned, a committee of current media. They're meeting in a phone booth right now. Former media members, old guys like us, and a couple of longtime Sioux sports enthusiasts, and we go through 2 or 3 rounds of voting, and typically it's really close, and it was again this year. In alphabetical order, I'm going to tell you a little something about the nominees, and I'm going to ask if they'd come up on stage before we start. We're going to start with Cole McKay and Cam Baber, and I know they are absent, but I'll tell you about them. In alphabetical order, they were the first ones that were nominated. After both of these guys played 4 seasons in the Ontario Hockey League, Sioux natives Cole McKay and Cam Baber decided to attend the University of New Brunswick and play hockey for the Reds. The forwards are now 2-time defending national university champions. During the 23-24 season, the Reds finished a perfect 38-0 overall while recording a 30-game regular season winning streak, and that's the longest in the history of Canadian university men's hockey. Both Cam and Cole are unable to be with us, as I mentioned earlier, and I've been told that they're in New Brunswick right now helping out at a hockey school, so we wish them the best. After finishing first in Atlantic University Sport, the 23-24 Reds swept St. Mary's in 3 straight, and then Moncton in 2 straight to win the AUS championship. That gave New Brunswick a 35-0 record heading into the U Sports National Championships. Those were held in mid-March in Toronto. The Reds won their opening game, then defeated Toronto Metropolitans 7-0 in the semifinals, and the University of Quebec at Three Rivers 4-0 in the Canadian Championship game. They have a team loaded with Major A talent, players who formerly played in either Quebec, the West, or the Ontario Hockey League. And that gave New Brunswick its 2nd consecutive U Sports national title. McKay finished the regular season with 14 goals and 11 assists in 29 games. He also had a plus-minus of +21. Baber, a defensive spark plug, had a couple of goals, 7 assists, and a +10 in 29 games. Ladies and gentlemen, your first nominee, Cam Baber and Cole McKay. Next up, during the 23-24 season, the Sioux College Cougars women's hockey team captured its second straight American Collegiate Hockey Association Division II championship, and we'd like to invite up on stage right now the head coach Brianne Chinook and assistant coach Shannon Bolduc. In a battle between the only two Canadian women's teams in the ACHA, the Cougars blanked Assiniboine Community College from Brandon, Manitoba, 3-0 in the championship game. It was played in mid-March in St. Louis, Missouri. Emily scored twice, including once in the power play in the title game. Farah Farstead made 22 saves to post the Sioux College shutout. Materia Land added a goal and an assist, and Emily Moore contributed a pair of assists for Sioux College. Now that victory capped a tremendous 28-1 record, and that began with a 21-1 regular season campaign. The only team to beat them in the regular season was Assiniboine, the team they defeated in the national championship game. The Cougars followed by winning 2 straight at regionals after the regular season, and they went 5-0 at the ACHA Division II National Championships. A championship team for Sault Ste. Marie, the Sioux College Cougars. Next up, Sault Sabercats. In early August of 2023, the Sabercats captured the first championship in franchise history, and tonight the group is represented by last year's head coach Matt Primo, Jamie Antonello, who served as the offensive coordinator last year. He's the head coach this season, and Steve Knott, the president of the Sioux Amateur Football Association. Gentlemen. After losing an exhibition game in Sudbury, the 2023 Sabercats finished with a 6-0 regular season before adding 3 straight playoff wins for a perfect 9-0 campaign. They defeated the Sarnia Sturgeon 23-11 in the Ontario Summer Football League AA Championship game played on a Sunday night in Windsor. Quarterback Matty Tucker threw 3 touchdowns in the final, helping his team rally from a 10-9 halftime deficit. Nate Carter, Daniel Bombacco, and Jaden Trudeau were on the receiving end of those TD strikes. Tucker wound up completing 14 of 21 pass attempts. He threw for 216 yards. For his efforts, Tucker was named the game's most valuable player. As well for the Sabercats, Ronan Provenzano rushed the ball 17 times for 78 yards. This club combined its strong offense with a stout defense, winning 2 postseason games to earn its spot in the league final. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023-2024 Sioux Sabercats. You think you're going to hear this fast, don't you? Everybody's wondering. Again, as I say, it was very tight. Lots of split votes. Winner of the H.P. Broughton Award for 2023-24, Cole McKay and Cam Baber. Now, because they're not here, we have something videotaped? Okay. Oh, parents are here? Ah, come on up. The McKays are here, okay. The Babers couldn't make it. Okay, the McKays are here. Congratulations, folks. being told, cast your eyes to this screen because we're going to have something momentarily.
Hi everyone, it's Cole McKay. And I'm Cam Baber. We're just checking in from Fredericton, New Brunswick. We wish we could be there with you all tonight and enjoy the beautiful festivities at Rotary Fest.
Yeah, being two kids from the Sioux, we know how fun Rotary Fest was, and we had some great memories growing up there.
Yeah, we just want to take a moment to first off congratulate the two other teams that we're nominated with, the Sioux College women's hockey team, capping off an unbelievable season with another national championship, as well as the Super Sabercats football team, winning another championship themselves. So we do not take this nomination lightly, and we're honestly just super proud and honored to be included in this great Final Three.
Yeah, we also wanted to shout out our families and supporting systems. Obviously couldn't be here without you guys, and being able to win nationals this year in home soil in Ontario was definitely special for both of us to have lots of family members there and win it with our brothers.
Yeah, it was a great year. What makes it special for Cam and I was just the opportunity to represent the great city of Sault Ste. Marie and everyone back home there. The Sioux is always going to be a part of us, and when we put on our skates every time, we remember where we came from, and we always love the Sioux.
We also wanted to wish congratulations to Kayla Mangoni and Lincoln Moore on winning the Memorial Cup with Saginaw Spirit this year. And from there, we just wanted to thank everybody else again. It truly is an honor, and we're looking forward to get back to the Sioux.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy.
Cole and Cam are two kids that I've known for a long time as well, watching them play hockey through Sault Ste. Marie. They actually were playing against my son in the first game of the national championship in Toronto, and listening to their speech, I think one thing they wanted to do is thank Rotary. That was the first thing that both of them were very proud to be from the Sioux. They were proud to represent the Sioux at the tournament. And another thing about that tournament that I'm not sure Peter knew, but I know that the family was there. They didn't have a goal scored against them in the entire national championship tournament. So talk about a dominating season for two great kids from the Sioux who couldn't be more proud to be from the Sioux. They acknowledged the fact that they were happy to win it on home soil in Ontario, and that they wanted to bring that championship back, and thought of the Sioux every time that they laced up their skates. So I know the whole family was there, and proud Grandpa is here to acknowledge that as well.
Thank you, Steve. I just want to say that they are very proud to be from Sault Ste. Marie. They grew up here. They played here. I coached Steve. I coached my sons. I coached all of those fellas. But these boys, Cole and Cam, were very, very appreciative of the fact that Sault Ste. Marie was behind them all the time. Last year, my wife and I and my son and my daughter-in-law were down in Charlottetown when they won the national championship. And this year, my wife said, everybody's got to go. Family, all my sons, daughter, grandsons, granddaughters, everybody. Now, this is a one-and-done situation, so if they had lost the first game, they were done. But she said, that doesn't matter. You have to go. The support has to be there. And the support from Sault Ste. Marie and the support from the family was something that was unprecedented. The 42 or 43 games without a loss was, again, unprecedented. And I think it's something that, is a testament to not only the boys, but the team, the coach, GMAC, or Gardner McDougall, who has done this several times. I think 9 national championships he has coached, is something that is really something to behold. And the thing that I liked about the university aspect and the whole process was the fact that these boys are playing from this. It's not money. It's not anything, it's heart. And they put everything on the table. And like the fellas before have said, they're all ex-OHLers or QMJHL players or Western Hockey League players. And they're honest to goodness kids. I call them kids, they're men. But anyway, they're people that really appreciate the fact that this is what it's all about, the passion for the game, the same as all you kids, and I call you kids, but you're not kids, you're young people, do with your sports. It's the passion for the game. And God bless the passion, and we hope that it never fails, okay? But anyway, Cam and Cole, unfortunately, they can't be here, but I'm sure that the expression is such that they appreciate everything that has happened in Sault Ste. Marie and that they have learned and been able to project because of Sault Ste. Marie. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Austin McKay, Cole McKay's grandfather. We're going to close things right now with the president here.
So thank you for another few thank yous. Thank you very much for coming and supporting this event. And thank you to the machine shop and their staff again for hosting the event and cooking a delicious meal. Thank you to Steve Caruso and for all the MCs talking to us, to the Rotary office organizing this event, Derek Waltz, Murdoch Carter, Melinda Mills, Mike Stone, Robert Curricado, Rod Stone, Paul Waltz, Rogers TV, the media, and the Sault Star, the Rotary Club of Sault Ste. Marie for their financial contribution, Cliff Printing for printing all the programs and certificates. Thanks to Peter Ricci and Gino Cavalli and the rest of the committee members, if I forgot anybody. Thank you for everybody supporting this event, and congratulations again to the recipients and nominees, and have a wonderful evening, rest of the evening. Thank you for coming.